Thinking about doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Planning to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Telling people you're going to do the thing isn't doing the fucking thing. You have to do the fucking thing. And you have to take that leap of faith. You have to do it. You have to commit.
Today's bite-sized episode features Anthony Stazicker, former UK Special Forces operator and co-founder of ThruDark.
When you ask somebody, what's your biggest fear? It's like a preset response is fear of failure. When you break that down though, and you think, well, what is fear of failure? Why are you scared of failing? You're not scared. You're just scared of what other people's perceptions of you will be, your loved ones, and how they will feel and think towards you. Write things down. Write a plan of action of what you want to do. And it sounds basic, but most people can't even fucking plan a day. If you say to somebody, what are you doing tomorrow? They'll go, I'm going to work. Well, is that it?
Welcome to this special bite-sized episode of Screw It, Just Do It from our back catalogue of over 550 past episodes.
I love the title of the book, The Hard Road Will Take You Home. And the story, I won't ruin it for people, but the story and why you called it The Hard Road. I mean, I was literally ready to sign up at my age to go, to go do it with that. And it's really well described, like the voice and the kind of resonance of the guy who's actually
goosebumps again when I think about it.
I bet. And something you mentioned in the book again, the jumping out of the plane at night, and I thought that's a pretty good way to describe starting a business, isn't it? Really,
it's a leap of faith, isn't it? And we talk about that, and that's a really nice sort of segue again into something I want to talk about, which is linked to the very first chapter about taking a leap of faith. And people will put up their own barriers. They'll put up their own excuses. And they are fucking excuses. However you dress them up. I can't do that because of this. I don't want to do that because of that. I'm not ready to do this because of this. And I heard it the other day on a podcast. I think it was Chris Williamson talked about when you say thinking about doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Planning to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Telling people you're going to do the thing isn't doing the fucking thing. You have to do the fucking thing. And you have to take that leap of faith. You have to do it. You have to commit. And most people are worried about what other people will think of them. And when you ask somebody, what's your biggest fear? It's like a preset response is fear of failure.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you break that down though, and you think, well, what is fear of failure? Why are you scared of failing? No, you're not scared. You're just scared of what other people's perceptions of you will be, your loved ones, and how that and how they will feel and think towards you. Like, and you were all guilty of it. You think competitions for jiu-jitsu. You think, I don't want to do it because I've got a public profile, and if I lose, a lot of pressure there.
But it's just a lesson, isn't it?
It's a fucking lesson.
It's a lesson.
It's so small.
So you don't learn. If you don't fail, you don't learn.
Exactly,
do you?
And you worry so much, and you're constrained by other people's thoughts. Which ultimately hasn't got fuck all to do with you or your life. It has no bearing on where you're heading and what you're doing.
And maybe it means we're also frigging insecure of what people think about us. Massively. That it's this, and you mentioned it in the book, and we talked about it beforehand, but, procrastination, what advice, would you give to someone who's, thinking of leaving their job? Doesn't have to be military, obviously, but, to start their own business. They're procrastinating. They're not taking that leap of faith, as you call it, so well. What should they do?
Well, again, it's a good question, and why a lot of people get wrapped around the axles with things, because they think too much ahead. They think too far in the future before they've even broken everything down. And parts of the book break this down as well in terms of the chapters and how they're formulated, and then giving you examples and real life experiences from me, my life, my time. So my life, my military experience, and then business now, and kind of how it all then wraps up, and you've got the action points at the end. But if you look at a military term or an ism, is the battle prep, and the first sort of chapters of the book is battle prep. And that you do this in the military, you prepare for battle. It's battle prep. Okay, what's the mission? The mission is to do this. Okay, well, let's work back from that. How long have we got to before we need to execute that on that mission? Okay, who have I got at my disposal, in terms of people? What are their, where are their strengths and weaknesses? And you can then apply this to business as well. Let's say it's a business setting or perspective. And I think I give examples in the book as well in terms of setting up a tattoo studio. So if you look at stuff like, well, what's the business that I want to do and set up? What do I need to get there? Don't sort of start overthinking everything and, well, I've got to do this and I've got to just break everything down systematically. It's about taking that step, isn't it? And going, okay, how much can I do before I have to take that leap of faith? Taking it back to that example, jumping out of a plane. You don't just suddenly end up on the back of a plane and fucking the green light comes on, the guy gives you the thumbs up and you jump out of the plane. It's broken down through training, through experience, your kit and equipment, your checks, everything that you're wearing, your altimeters, everything is checked, triple checked, it's safe. You do practice jumps, you do dry drills, dry jumps, then you do a smaller jump, more kit, more equipment, night vision, oxygen, higher, nighttime, operational, go. Do you know what I mean? So all this thing has got to be broken down. And it's not, I'm not a fan of blind faith, just running into a mission, an operation, and let's fucking go, pop smoke straight up the middle. That's not what it's about. It's about preparing yourself mentally and physically. And what can you do? Write things down. Write a plan of action of what you want to do. And it sounds basic, but most people can't even fucking plan a day. If you say to somebody, what are you doing tomorrow? They'll go, I'm going to work. Was that it? No, but what are you actually doing? What do you mean? I'm going to work. Okay, talk me through your routine in the morning. Very similar to your 75 thing. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Break your hour down into 15-minute slots. How could you be more productive? What would you do? Well, the first 15, I'll jump in the shower. Right, brilliant. I have all my clothes laid out, set out. Right, okay. And what's the next thing you do? Well, I go downstairs, I prepare my breakfast, and this is the routine I do for my breakfast. Whether that's vitamins, all the bits and pieces. Okay, now what do you do? Next 15 minutes, I don't do this. You might meditate, stretch, or whatever. Yeah. But for me, it's like get moving. I get out the house, I prepare everything, breakfast, feed the dog, out, walk, into the office, and I train. Like that non-negotiable for me is I've got a period of time now from 7:30 till about 8:45 where I'm training. I'm moving. Physically, I'm moving. That's jiu-jitsu, or it's the gym, or I'm out for a run. And that's kind of, I'm doing it. So I don't set any meetings or anything up before that 9 o'clock period. It's kind of hard, fast for me. I'm not doing anything. Don't try and contact me or set up a meeting before 9 o'clock because I have to do that.
Yeah.
So what do I need to do to enable that to happen in success? So work that and break that bit down. So even before I'm just going to work. Before I've done that, I've already put all these other things in place before that to set myself up for success and enable that. And once I get into work, I'm showered, I'm in, 9 o'clock, breakfast, shake, things that you take, brilliant, done. Right, now you're breaking up your day. What's the first sort of quarter? And also look at yourself. When am I most productive? I'm shit after about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Gone. You've lost me. So I need to fit as much. I need to eat the frog. I need to do the hardest things first that require the most fucking cognitive brain power and load. Do them at the beginning, all the meetings, get all the things that set yourself up, set your day up, in your diary, get everything written down. Brilliant. Get to 3 o'clock. Right, I know I'm going to be hanging. Right, so what can I do? It's either exercise or you're winding down to finish the day.
Yeah.
From there, now your family, whatever that is. For me, it's kid, right, I've got to go pick the kids up, do tea with the kids, spend that sort of valuable time with those guys, bath and bed routine, kids, books, do all that. Okay, but now what are you doing after? Well, now again, you can do more self-development. You can read your book for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah. You can do stretching, or you can train, or you can do whatever you need or want to do at that period. And then keep stacking that, habit stack. Each
James
day,
Clear is a good
keep
one
doing it, keep doing it. And then plan your weekends, or somebody will or your missus will plan it for you. Have these things set up. And it's
kind of very true.
I know it's the week, people, it's the weekend, I want to chill out.
Yeah.
But go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time. Weekend or fucking not. And it's so important to you physically in terms of like how much benefit that adds to your brain and your cognitive function. Cut the things out that fucking interfere with that stuff.
Yeah,
the drinking and all the other bullshit, all the stuff that's not conducive to helping you out.
You lose half a day, don't you?
You lose that shit.
I refuse to do that
and
anymore.
You train in the morning. I'll at the weekend. That's it. I'm going for a run, and I'll commit to that. And if I can't, I can do it myself. I know I can, but commit with other people. I'm meeting friends for a run at fucking 7:30 in the morning, and then I'm doing a run that might be 5K, 10K, and I'm jumping in the sea, whether or not it's fucking summer or winter. We're getting in, and we're putting ourselves through that.
For me, Staz's playbook is pretty simple, really, although it's definitely not easy. He chooses standards over hype, he leads from the front, and he's prepared to do the uncomfortable work. If this resonates with you, please follow Screw It, Just Do It, and rate and review the show if you enjoyed this episode.